Zios. Up there is
Serpent, I am your game master this evening. Welcome once again to Carnival of Tears by an as yet unnamed Pathfinder group.
Huh?
We don't have a team name yet. None of you have ever come up with a team name.
Oh,
So,
right.
yeah, that's something we should get on. Anyways, if you recall, last time on the Carnival of Tears, Dark Fae have taken over the carnival. They have transformed everything into hideous, twisted devices of torture and murder, and are slowly murdering all the attendees who have been magically ensorcelled by an artifact called the Eye of Rapture to think that they are still having fun at a carnival while they are being tortured to death. Typical Fae nonsense, but very deadly for Falcon's Hollow if allowed to continue. You fought your way past the dark ice Fae that were positioned at the ticket booths. You have been told by Sintira, the Naiad Queen of Darkmoon Wood, specifically of the Darkmoon River, but she is the Fae Queen of the entire Darkmoon Wood. You have been told by Sintira that a creature called a Cold Rider came down from the north in Irizen, took her people, transformed them into these horrible dark ice creatures, and that they managed to trap the soul of the leader of the carnival's wife in a piece of enchanted dark ice that will slowly consume her soul, and they're using it as basically a hostage to keep the leader of the carnival from doing anything against them. Once you were inside the Twisted Carnival again, you went past the Museum of the Wonders of Modern Engineering tent, where you saw that the lumberjack bouncer was no longer there, and instead there was a hideous, stretched creature. And you went up and talked to them briefly before they basically initiated combat, and that's where we're starting today.
Yeah, Kara tried to show him her dance by going into Dragon's Dance, and he responded by trying to grab her.
Yeah. That is precisely what happened. So we're going to go ahead and load up this map.
Ooh.
Ooh, did you do some more work on it?
No, it was always there, but there should be a roof over the top of it. I'm not sure why there's not. Oh, probably because you can. What?
I'm just saying I'm still loading.
Okay. I'm not sure why it's showing it with the roof off. I have this nice little roof.
It's really pretty, Serpent.
That's not showing up, but the inside is supposed to show up when you move under the roof. So I guess you're just seeing it early.
There we go.
It is very pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I spent time on these. I care about this game.
I do have a pre-game action. I'm going to. Wait, no, we're not rolling initiative yet, so I will wait.
Yes, we are actually rolling initiative now. We
Okay,
are jumping
perfect.
right into combat.
I also have a pre-game action, and it's get
What is
drunk.
your pre-game? Well, unfortunately, you should have thought of that before we ended last session, starting out with initiative. So we are jumping right into initiative.
I will be using my ability. One sec, where is it?
Your steps ability, right?
Yeah, the one that gives 10 paces, which allows me to draw my weapon and move up to 10 feet. Or in direction.
All right.
So my weapon will be drawn, and I will be moving 10 feet forward.
All right. First of all, everybody who wishes to can make a nature check or a applicable lore that might apply here to try to identify this horrific gangly fae, which I'm going to put up on the screen again, just so everybody can remember what they look like.
Will religion work?
No, this is a fae, so it is nature.
I have to be trained in nature.
You do not.
All I know is that he's something of a scientist himself.
Well, we get
He
+4
does appear to be
untrained.
something of a scientist himself, doesn't he? This is, I believe I used official Paizo art for this. I might have used something public domain, but I think I used official Paizo art for this.
Yeah, you probably did. I'm just saying it looks like Green Goblin. Would
does.
occultism work?
No, it does have to be nature, because this is dealing with fae. To identify fae is always nature, or an applicable lore. If you happen to have something like fae lore, or I might even allow like woodland lore.
Underworld lore would not work.
What's that?
I said I don't think underworld lore would work.
No. This may be part of the literal underworld, but not the criminal underworld of which you have lore for.
28, 24, 20, and 18.
All right. Baxter.
Yeah?
Have we gotten everybody yet? Have we gotten
Pythia needs to roll.
Pythia, Little Paul?
I
Do you want to
rolled.
roll nature to see what it is?
Not gone through.
It did not go through. No.
Don't forget your +4 if it's an untrained skill.
Is it rolling on your client? Ah, there we go. All right.
This wouldn't be a Pathfinder game without text issues.
Baxter Bones, you are actually familiar with this creature, and Little Paw, so are you. This is a Grimstalker. The two of you know what that is. These violently murderous fae have one purpose: to stealthily hunt down and slay humanoids brazen enough to dare set foot in the wilderness. Though they prefer to hunt from the shadows, Grimstalkers do not fear taking their grisly work to the very edges of civilization. This boldness serves as a reminder that nature can be cruel, capricious, and owes no debt to humanity. Grimstalkers are happy to perform nature's dirty work and particularly enjoy targeting loggers, hunters, and explorers, regardless of whether they respect the natural setting they work or travel within. Grimstalkers are gaunt and hairless, with their mottled green and brown flesh gives them the appearance of moss-draped bark. When damaged, they bleed a thick sap-like blood. They mark their territories by lopping off the heads of their victims and stringing them up in the surrounding trees, a practice that often lures dangerous scavengers into their lands. Carnivorous and thorny plants are often found in wilds where Grimstalkers dwell, filling roles that pets might in human society, though Grimstalkers tend to treat these pets poorly at best. There are few accounts of Grimstalkers working with other fae. For the most part, Grimstalkers see their kin from the First World as cowards or weaklings, or perhaps both. Even notoriously violent fae, such as Redcap, shy away from them, as Grimstalkers consider their own kind the only company worth keeping. Grimstalkers hunt in small bands, using stealth to approach their targets. They surround enemies first, then work to unnerve them by knocking on trees or howling out threats in Aklo to distract and panic their quarry. Of course, a band of Grimstalkers won't stay together for long, quickly succumbing to bickering and infighting. These violent arguments are common pastimes among Grimstalkers, often ending with each Grimstalker going its own way. Not even the presence of more powerful fae or commanding creatures can keep Grimstalkers from their predisposed bickering. Some scholars theorize that this quality speaks to an ancient curse that once afflicted fae, who were judged too cantankerous. But in truth, it's just part of what makes a Grimstalker what it is: ill-tempered, confrontational, and bitter.
Baxter word dumps this.
Little Paw just says, "We gotta kill that one. That one."
It's currently the only enemy you see.
Okay, thank you very much for all of that lore. Now, how do you kill it?
Fire.
Baxter would simply say, "Don't let it get a surprise on you. All you got to do
Baxter
is
and-
kill it before it surprises you."
Baxter and Little Paw know that Grimstalkers share the common Fey weakness of cold iron.
That too. If you have cold iron, go ahead and just stab it with it.
I've got iron
Wait.
and it's cold out. Does that count?
Unfortunately, no. Cold iron is a special thing.
However,
Baxter,
look,
it's
I know, Hen doesn't.
Baxter, it's so weird how you're like. It sounds like you're like talking to someone. That too. The what to?
And the
Don't you
Grimstalker
hear-
says, "Stop explaining me to your comrades!"
don't you see it? Don't you hear the voices of the nature? This must have been a side effect of the. Baxter's gone crazy.
Elowin,
Lit-
despite the
Little
fact that you
Paw's-
didn't know what a Grimstalker was, you get to go first.
Little Paw's gonna whisper into Elowin's ear, "I think Baxter's drunk."
You haven't even stopped by the ale tent yet. At least you
Yep.
haven't. Actually, Baxter did have a lot of ale at the ale tent, didn't Baxter?
No,
Little
he had a
Paul
lot of
did.
pies.
Okay, there it is. She's gonna face bolt it. Yeah.
All right. Elowin phase bolts, calling once again upon the power of Pharasma, goddess of death.
Yeah.
That will, however, miss as the phase bolt blinks in and out of existence, shooting towards the Grimstalker. The Grimstalker's lanky frame moves with surprising swiftness to one side, and the phase bolt impacts on the snow behind it. That's 2 actions. What do you want to do with your third?
Pass it off to Verona.
All right, Verona now has 2 actions of their own.
She's gonna move forward. But she can move forward closer if she uses her second action, is that correct?
Yes, she can use her second action to stride once more.
Okay, then she's gonna just get ready to attack next turn.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Is that where Verona wishes to go, or does Verona wish to go ahead and move around it into flank?
Yeah, we can do that. Like over here?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Next is Little Paw, who is in Elowin's hair, as always.
Neum.
Meow. Do you have 30-foot movement? No, you have 20-foot movement, Little Paw, so that is 2 actions to move up there.
Yeah, that'll do.
All right.
Can I
You have
stealth?
1 action left. You can actually, I believe. You don't really have a place to hide at the moment, but
Yeah, but I'm tiny.
you were in
I'm all
Elowin's
tiny.
hair. Yeah, you're very tiny and you were in Elowin's hair, so I will let you roll me a stealth.
That's weird.
Right, 20. Unfortunately, the sharp eyes of the Grimstalker see you moving through the snow.
Oh well.
Incidentally, for future reference, sneaking moves up to half your speed. So, yeah, you actually wouldn't have been able to move that far hiding anyways.
Okay.
But you run up to him. You still have 1 action left after you run up to him. as a tiny ferret bounds through the snow towards him.
Can I stab him?
You can. That is one action. To stab. That will hit on the number with your corset knife as you stab the Grimstalker. Imagine the ferret just running up to the Grimstalker, just stabbing it in the shin.
Stab.
All right, that's it for Little Paw. Baxter Bones.
Baxter is going to take aim as he prepares for his glorious, glorious shot.
One duck.
Ah, you little chin-stabbing rat!
Oh, actually, apparently I didn't load my gun. So first action's to load.
I'm gonna say that you normally keep a round in your gun, right?
Yeah, normally I do. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you have your gun loaded.
All right, then yeah, we will attack.
Has to be in the car somewhere.
You fire, but unfortunately, you will miss.
Did not target? I thought I targeted it.
You did not target, but that's okay. You still would miss.
All right, then I will reload and fire again.
Well, hell. That'll hit. That'll critically hit. Go ahead and you roll your critical damage with that, and because it is a piercing weapon,
It's
you
a
have
fatal.
advantage. No, that's a succeed. You rolled a 20.
I know. I'm saying that's a fatal. I get my fatal dice.
Oh, yes, you do. So not only do you hit for a massive amount of damage, but you also manage to sever a muscle until healed. This is crazy. This is one of the better cards for you. Until healed, he is both clumsy 3 and enfeebled 3.
The Baxter takes it and he fires directly through the tendon of his leg.
Yeah, the Grimstalker kind of falls to a knee. Its thick sap-like blood spilling out on the snow and kind of sizzling there before it pulls itself back up. You will pay, mortals.
Come at me. Come at me, you foul beast. I challenge you to a duel. And I end my
it is
turn.
your turn before it has a chance to respond to Baxter's challenge.
Whoop.
That is 30 feet. So that is 2 actions for you.
Well, unfortunately, there was no other place for me to go because everyone was in my way.
Yeah, you're a small-sized creature, so you can't actually share a space with Little Paw. But you still do have 1 action left. A 19, however, will not hit. However,
Okay.
it is not happy right now. It is very much not happy. As all four of you, surrounding it right now, are attacking it, whether you hit or miss, you are causing it to jump back and forth and have to protect itself. Ah. I'm gonna give you the satisfaction of taking me down. Better adventurers than you have tried. It has decided that flank is not where it wants to be. So it is going to move around Kara, but as soon as it takes its first 5 feet, Hen, you have a chance to use your reaction.
Let's see. Nope.
That will, unfortunately, critically miss. You overextend in an all-or-nothing strike and take a -1 circumstance penalty to attack rolls until you score a critical hit. So it will continue to move to there, where it is in a good position to attack Kara, but it's still pissed that Little Paw hit it in the shin. So it's going to attack Little Paw.
It seems you ignored a gentleman's challenge. Disappointing.
Challenges of mortals mean nothing, but don't worry. I will get a new dogskin rug out of this.
Well, you see, basset hounds don't actually have good fur for rugs. Our fur's far too small.
Don't care.
Baxter's just chuckling, rage baiting.
Oh, but he critically fumbles. The wound to his leg from the bullet and the stab in its shin causes him to stumble at a critical moment. And that means that Little Paw, you have an opportunity to either attempt a trip or a shove for free. Do you wish to try to trip. Or shove? Trip. All right. Go ahead and roll me a
dexterity or strength?
I believe a trip is athletics. Yes. Roll in athletics against his reflex DC.
So
that's really
gonna,
good.
Like go under his leggies and be like, wee.
Yes, he tries to pull away from you and then tries to slash down with a claw. And Little Paw, you just run between his legs, and he falls. He trips over you and falls and hits the snow hard. And with his last action of the round, he pushes himself back up to his feet, breathing hard, the sap-like blood bleeding out of his leg from his shin and from where Baxter shot him in the thigh. You will not humiliate me, you little rat! Kara, it's your turn.
So I find this appropriate. He's on the ground right now, right?
He has stood back up with his last action, but that means that he got no other attacks this round.
And here I was going to People's Elbow, and then have you do a sponsor read.
People's Elbow was perfect then.
Furia blows.
Okay. That is a very good strike for your first attack. That will hit. Your first strike hits. Second strike of the flurry. Oh, wow. Okay. That will also hit.
Question: does flurry add the multi-attack penalty, or is it
No, but it counts as one attack.
Yeah.
This is the monk special thing. The monk special thing is that its first attack each round, or one attack each round. It gets to make 2 attacks for the price of 1.
All of a sudden,
Hens in the
there's
background just going, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Fingers are pointing up the air. There's not even an audience.
all of a sudden there's creepy carnival music.
Yes, all of a sudden there is, isn't there?
All right, who bought
All right,
Uncle
you have
Howdy
2
out?
Oh.
Yeah, your second attack will miss. You do still have 1 action left.
Well, all in.
Oh, close, but not even with clumsy can you hit on that third attack. So, but you do manage to land 2 solid hits. Right in as he starts to stand up, glaring at Little Paw, rising from the snow, bleeding his sap-like blood. You just kind of grab him in a side headlock and give 2 quick punches right to his gut. And he coughs and sap blood spatters the snow. You dick! Oh, wait. Sorry, that's... Elowen, it's your turn.
No turn for me. I'm gonna face bolt him again.
Okay.
Let me double check that he is targeted. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so
Well.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no. You call upon Pharasma's power, and you feel an icy grip clamp down on your sense of magic. It feels like a hand squeezing around your soul, a frigid hand freezing it at the fingertips. And you are now doomed.
Music got really creepy when you started saying that. Like
Yes.
right at the same time, I didn't like that.
Yes. Since I don't think any of you have been doomed before, your soul has been gripped by a powerful force that calls you closer to death. Doomed always includes a value. The dying value at which you die is reduced by your doomed value. If your maximum dying value is reduced to 0, you instantly die. When you die, you are no longer doomed. Your doomed value decreases by 1 each time you get a full night's rest. What
Okay.
that means is, currently, you die on dying 3 instead of dying 4.
Okay. Okay. I don't like
All
that,
right.
but okay.
That is 2 actions. You have 1 action left.
The next one's gonna go to Verona. And then she's gonna move closer. Let me see.
can you remove curse, Doomed?
I would let you, because this is specifically a curse, I would let you use a remove affliction as if it were a curse. But I'm not sure. Elowen, do you have remove affliction yet?
I don't think so.
And
I don't
even
know
if
how.
you did, I think at your level.
Oh, I have
remove
cleanse affliction.
Yeah, cleanse affliction is what I mean, not remove affliction.
Yeah, that's what I have.
But at your level, I believe it cannot actually remove a curse. It can only counter it, which is not
Let me
the
just
same
see.
thing.
Yeah, it just says counteract the affliction.
Yes, and that is not the same thing as cleanse it. You have to have a higher level of it to actually cleanse it.
Can Verona step over Little Paw? Is that okay?
Yes, actually, because Little Paw is
Okay.
2 sizes smaller than you.
Cool. Just wanted to. Cool. And then she's gonna attempt to hit with her longsword.
Basically, what counteract does is it will not remove the curse, but if you are successful at counteracting it, it will prevent it from having any effect.
Okay.
For as long as the counteract works.
Okay.
So it's like cough syrup for a flu.
Basically, yes. It will get rid of the symptoms, but does not get rid of the underlying cause.
Okay.
And how well you roll on the counteract roll determines how much of a rank you manage to of a curse you manage to counteract.
I think does that hit? Does Verona hit?
Let's see. Verona will hit.
Yay.
He is currently clumsy and hamstrung, which means Verona does hit. Oh, you're not stopping at Little Paw's square. You're moving through it. You can always move through an ally square.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Unless there's some special circumstance like the allies plugging a tunnel or something. Well, he's not happy about that as Verona's blade strikes true. Causing quite a bit of injury there. Let's see. Little Paw.
Excuse me.
Is he looking away from us now?
He is currently, his eyes are darting between you and Kara and Verona. He's not yet looking at Hen, but that is obviously a mistake.
Okay.
And the occasional glance for Baxter, because he hasn't forgotten.
Little Paw is going to...
Oops, sorry.
She's going to lash out with a tail made of green glowiness. Like a thorny tail.
A thorny tail. You summon up the tail of a thorny-tailed creature.
Mm-hmm.
Which suddenly just appears from the middle of your back and whips out with its Thagomizer,
Yeah.
which is an actual technical term.
Angry
And
ferret
will
noises.
hit with your Thagomizer. You can go ahead and roll damage with the damage button there.
Yeah, I just got to go and select the type.
This would be, because it's thorny, it would be piercing.
That work?
As you get him in the other shin with those sharp spines. And that is one action. You still have others. You have two more.
Yes, what I have is a stab shin.
Yes. However, your second attempt to stab the shin will miss.
Third, a shin stab.
Another miss, unfortunately. Hard to hit with those third attacks at your level.
Yep.
Baxter Bones. You see that it is now getting hit rapidly and also bleeding profusely onto the snow, in no small measure because of the hole you put in it. It is eerie watching it bleed because its blood is so viscous and sap-like. It's like it more oozes out than drips or spurts.
All right. First action of Baxter is to reload his gun.
All right.
And he takes aim. He says, with his glorious voice, "Why don't you take a shot at this piece of iron, you damn monster?" As he fires.
And that firing goes wide, but it was very well said, Baxter. Very well said.
He reloads and says, "Sorry about that. Slight miscalculation. Let's try that again. From the top."
But you may or may not have a chance, as it is now Hen's turn.
Oh, wait, do I not get a third action?
I thought your first action was to reload, because you fired twice last round.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
And then you reloaded, fired, and reloaded.
Yep, nope, you are right. I forgot to reload. So,
yes.
Yep, my bad. Ignore that roll.
Hen, it is your turn. It's a shame, because that roll would have hit, but oh well.
Yep, oh well. Miscalculations happen.
I'll just move here.
All right. Easily done. That will absolutely hit. And your second attack will also hit because he is currently clumsy, and that hurts his AC. So you get 2 slices in. Oh, he is barely clinging to life.
If only I hadn't rolled minimum damage on that first attack.
Yeah. However, he is in severe stress to the point where he shrieks out, "Don't just stand there! Come and help me!"
Oh my.
At which point he will attempt to tumble away from Hen because he has learned his lesson about moving away from Hen. So he will attempt to tumble. That is an acrobatics check. And that will successfully tumble away from Hen. As he then desperately runs. Second. There we go. Runs into the darkness. Leaving a trail of ugly, sappy, hissing blood.
That is really far
him.
he ran.
Yes, he has remarkably long legs, hence Grimstalker. He stalks very well. Kara, it is your turn. You could follow it, but also you are hearing a commotion from inside the tent, as if his call for aid was heard.
Can't let him really alert the entire carnival thing, right?
That is up to you.
It was so much faster.
You also have to consider the fact that I don't think you can see him too well in the dark.
His vision was to...
Oh, that's why you can see inside the tent.
put light in there.
No, I misdid. I'm not going to bother fixing it now. I misdid the walls. Like, the walls are there, but they're not blocking vision like they should.
Oh, I only have low light vision.
Which is automatically calculated by the program. So if you can see him on the map, you can actually see him. But otherwise, he has vanished into the darkness.
I see like a swirly thing.
Okay, that means you know his approximate location, but you will not be able to see him to target directly. That means there's a 50% chance that you will miss regardless. That is assuming you can catch up with him, because he did a full round of movement.
Yeah. My feet. Range.
Could Kara take one of their actions to like look through the snow to see if they can find like tracks?
The tracks are pretty easy. He is bleeding profusely. The problem is he's moving faster than you.
Yeah. I missed my wings.
If only you hadn't traded them in.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost as if you made some kind of, I don't know, deal with the devil?
What? The hawk's not a devil.
No, he's just an evil god dragon who lives in hell.
Okay, so that is 2 movement. I can just like barely keep up.
Yeah, you actually, you almost can. You have 35 movement, he has 40 movement. He was slowed this round because he had to move around you.
Hang on, isn't he one-legged?
He is like fast limping.
Surely that should lower his movement, though.
Well, by the rules, it doesn't. However, because of the flavor, and because also I want to reward Kara for, running after him, sure, I will move him back here and let Kara do that.
Yeah.
However, he still cannot be seen.
Okay,
So Kara, that would take 2 of your actions, which means you have 1 more action left.
Kara would like to flurry of blows then.
All right. He is currently invisible to you, which means you will have a 50% chance of missing.
Over here he's not. There's light.
Oh, is there enough light there? Oh, yeah, you have low light now, don't you? No, it still has him all swirly. He's just out of the dim light.
Not swirly on my end.
Is it not swirly on your end?
Anyway, I missed horribly on the first one.
All right. And on the second one.
That's it.
All right. You hear a scuffling saying, "Come on, let's get him!" And something that you cannot yet see, but you can on the map because of my error, but you can't actually see it in character, is running towards the entrance of the tent. Elwyn.
She is. Let me see.
What if you could just like barricade the door with a broomstick?
I mean, it's canvas. It's not that difficult to rip through, but you can maybe gain some time that way. It's not like an actual door. It's like a tent door.
Sorry, I'm just looking at a couple things. Huh. There's not a lot she can do. I guess, I mean, she can go inside the tent, right?
Yeah, you can move to the tent. It's one action to open the door. Or to pull back the tent flap, rather.
Okay. Then is
In fact, you don't even have to, because once you drive the guards away, there are still villagers in line acting blissfully as if no combat is happening. And they will enter the tent.
okay, so she doesn't even need to really open the door.
No, she can just move through it. There is a crowd going through there, so like the door would be difficult terrain, which just means add 5 feet to the movement of going through the door.
Okay.
Yes. As the crowd begins moving into the tent.
Here. So could she go here-ish?
That's 25 feet. You would actually have to be one step back because of the
Okay, so here?
Yeah, there.
Okay. And can she see inside from here?
You can absolutely see inside from there. The door is open.
Perfect. And she's going to do a phase bolt.
So you're looking at light cover, so a +1 to their AC.
Okay.
Who are you phase bolting? The one in front or the one behind, or what are you? Who are you?
Yeah, the one she's closest to.
Also, let me tell you what you see in here, because
the
interior has somewhat changed since Hen was in here. The machines are still there. You see that this dark ice brownie right here is almost comically wearing a threadbare wool suit with dried blood on it and a battered and ripped top hat. Screeching to everyone, "Step right up, folks, see the world's most magnificent manipulations of modern machinery, guaranteed to chop dice and away your troubles. You'll just die when you see them. Welcome to the convenience of the modern age." And you see that the machines more or less do what they were originally going to do, except now they are getting their hooks in people. Like the debarker here is now snagging people, pulling them into it, and just flaying the flesh from them. The saw band and sawmill here, you can guess what that does. The chains are covered in spikes and hooks that are catching people, pulling them onto the conveyor belt that goes towards the giant whirling saw blade that belches out steam as it moves under locomotive power. The pulper and chipper is pulping and chipping a fine red mist. The entirely automatic multi-axe chopper Do I need to describe to you what the entirely automatic multi-axe chopper is doing?
I don't know. It's better than
Yes.
multi-axe chopper
Entirely
5000.
Are they
So
entirely
what is
automatically
designed here
axe chopping?
is to set logs in front of it, and then it will chop all the logs simultaneously using mechanical power. Instead, people are getting snagged and pulled in front of it, and then getting their limbs hacked off horribly.
So I'm guessing it doesn't make thneeds.
It does not make thneeds. It tries to make people thneeds, which is thneeds out of people. But unless someone cares an awful lot, things just won't get better. They're not. Or however that line goes. It's been such a long time since I've seen the Lorax. Unless someone like you cares an awful lot, things just will not get better. They're not, or something like that. I don't know. Lorax reference.
Let it die.
So does that make us speaking for the people?
Well, you did try to use the people's elbow earlier, so sure.
No, we're literally here speaking for the trees.
So, Elowen, you are using phase bolt from there.
Yeah.
Which one are you attacking? The barker or the one who is running towards you?
The one who's running towards her, the closest one.
Okay, roll me that phase bolt.
Okay. She's kind of trying to keep him from leaving, if
All right.
possible. Oof. Oh no.
Dear. Yeah, casting magic through the power of the Dark Fae is difficult for you. As this time, there is a horrible backlash. You start to feel sick and nauseous, and your brain just kind of fritzes a little bit. It's hard to think. You are now stupefied 2, which gives you a -2 penalty on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based rolls and DCs. And anytime you attempt to cast a spell while stupefied, you must make a DC 7 flat check in order to have the spell go off. And you are also sickened 1, which means you feel ill. You can spend a single action retching in an attempt to recover.
Okay.
Which lets you immediately make a fortitude save in order to avoid being sickened. Otherwise, you will take that penalty to all of your checks and DCs, and you also cannot willingly ingest anything
Is
such
that
as
a
elixirs
check?
or potions.
Oh, sorry.
However, that is your third action, so you cannot do anything this round about that.
So that was my question. Is that a check I can do next round since I'm out of actions?
That is a check you can do next round, yes. You can do that at any time.
Perfect.
As long as you have actions, you can attempt to get rid of the sickened thing. You can just keep throwing up until you succeed if you want.
That's what she'll do.
Little Paw.
Mhm.
Elowen's connection to Pharasma does not seem to be doing her much good here, surrounded by the Dark Fae and the powers of the Witch Queen of the North.
Gonna go over to Elowen's side and I'm gonna shoot something.
All right, what are you going to shoot?
The brownie in front of us.
Ah, an excellent choice, seeing as they are both close and running towards you with murderous intent in their icy eyes. Give them both barrels, Little Paw. That is pretty good. You do hit. As your bullet slams home.
Do I roll it twice because double barrel?
The way double barrel works is you increase the weapon damage by 1 step.
Okay.
So, that also increases the fatal trait by 1 step. So if you critical, that's especially devastating. But what that means is that rather than a... Hang on.
That is 10.
Yeah.
Oh, did you run out of ammo?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
You still have knives.
Now you know how I felt for the last 4 sessions of the last campaign.
You and Baxter really need to remember to buy more ammo in between.
Oh, I did. I have
adventures.
99. I have 99 shots. Right. Oh,
Sure
I
you
bought
do now.
90. Yeah. How
Well,
many do I have?
Baxter has ammo, you say?
Not that would
Flintlock
fit-
rounds. Those
Not
aren't
that
going to
would
fit your
your
shotgun.
pistol, though. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So Little Paw isn't going to steal them. Okay.
No.
Not going to gnaw them down.
Unfortunately, those would be no good for Little Paw. Little Paw does still have an action left if Little Paw wants to do something else, though.
I used an action to sheath my weapon.
Ah, okay.
Because, it's not going to be used now, so it's on the back.
The one dressed as a carnival barker hears the report of the flintlock and the sound of magic. Says, more guests for the machines. Let's throw them in. Gonna move there. And is just going to attempt to stab at Elowen with its sword. Target Elowen here. Well, that will miss. And so it will attempt
Yay.
to reach out with its horrible, frigid ice claws and grab Elowen in order to freeze the blood in her body. But sadly, with a multi-attack penalty, that is not going to work. And that is all it can do, because that attack takes 2 actions. Oh, it already moved, so it couldn't have done that at the end then. So that would have just been a regular attack and still missed. Baxter Bones, you can hear the sounds of a horrible little frozen fae attacking Elowen inside the tent.
If I go here, can I shoot him? Do I have clear line of sight?
You do. You will get a +1 to AC because of partial cover from Elowen in the doorway.
The doorway's only 1 block wide, or not block, 1 square wide.
The doorway is roughly the size of a medium-sized creature, which Elowen is. She's not blocking the entire thing, obviously, but she's blocking enough of it that he gets a +1 to his AC.
And then what about this guy? Same thing?
Yeah, both of them are going to be, because Elowen's in the doorway right now.
Alright, so he'll get a +1 to AC. Baxter fires his gun.
The first shot will miss, punching a neat hole through the canvas of the tent.
Reload and fire again with a multi-attack penalty.
All right.
As he shouts, "Die, you dumb beast!"
Again, Baxter will miss, though by a much smaller margin that time.
And with that, I pass.
We are servants of the cold death, and you are the ones who will die. Not us. For it will be you dying, and not us, as you previously said.
Hen.
She gonna
Can't
step up
attack-
here?
Yeah, you can absolutely attack from that angle. They will get a +1 to their AC because of partial cover. The first will miss, but your second double slice, as he dodges your first double slice, he runs right into your second sword. And remember to target the enemies that you're attacking so that it does
I can't for some reason.
You can't. You can't hover over it and hit T?
Nope, I tried with the Grimstalker and it wasn't working.
Very strange. Oh well. It is not strictly necessary. I can always just look at the AC. You have one... No, that
it's
is
working now.
Ah. And finally, the one in the back.
Over here.
As he starts to just run pell-mell down the path, shoving people out of the way and into the grasp of the horrid machines. Well, Kara, you have chased down the Grimstalker.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is the Grimstalker does not have low light vision, so the Grimstalker can't see you any better than you can see him. Although he knows about where you are because you did attack him, so he knows what square you're in. And so he is going to make a blind swipe just to try to get away from you.
Yeah.
But will miss. And then will limp away further into the darkness as quickly as he can on his bruised and bleeding leg. And it is your turn, Kara. You can hear the sounds of combat behind you. Your friends are clearly in some sort of conflict.
I'd go back, but he can get reinforcements. And I haven't heard Hen yell for me. So I think I'm still good.
Ah, yes, Hen. Legendarily famous for calling for help.
Yep, the one thing that she's never done. She doesn't know what the word is.
More of, Kara, stop! Come back, damn it! Or something along those lines.
Hen is entirely distracted, trying to stick sharp pieces of metal through a dark ice brownie.
Mm-hmm. That is entirely what's happening.
Which is very distracting. That will hit. You do need to be one more square forward, I think,
Ranged.
for that, Kara. Oh, you're doing your... Okay. Roll a flat D20. On an 11 or higher, you hit. Oh, unfortunately, you can't see in the dark, and although your flame briefly illuminates the Grimstalker as it goes by, quickly all is swallowed in darkness once more.
To the hero point that we might need that for the rest of this cut.
Up to you. Up to you.
Fuck it. The worst that could happen. Oh, I can't hero point that.
You can. There's just not mechanics because you rolled it as a straight D20. You didn't roll it through the Pathfinder system because there's not really a method for that. So yes, you can. That will take your hero point. There we go. That will hit. Roll your damage.
Right click. Okay.
So speaking of which, I did not adjust your hero points.
Oh, did I have one more?
No, you started out with one. Because every session they reset to one. Use your hero points while you got them. 5 points of damage to the Grimstalker. Oh, it's almost dead. It is so close to being dead. As your fire just smashes into it, You briefly see its bark-like skin catch and then smolder. Back into darkness, you hear its cry. Yeah! Meanwhile, back at the tent, a new challenger has appeared. But if it attacks Hen, then it also gets that +1 to Hen's AC because of partial cover. And also, Eluin's got a lot of status effects on it right now. So the Dark Ice Brownie is going to try to attack Eluin.
No.
Drawing its short sword and stabbing. Stabbing violently. And missing violently.
No! Get stabbed! Get stabbed! Oh, that's a better one. That's possible. Yes, stab it on the second one.
As a tiny size short sword just stabs into your gut. Oh no, wait, that hurt him. That was not the right thing to do. No, that is supposed to hurt
But I like it the other way.
Eluin. There you go.
She's gonna be like, hey, ow!
Since he had to switch weapons from his claw and redraw his sword, that is going to be all his actions for that turn. Eluin, your turn.
Okay. She's going
Where'd that come
to...
from? Be careful the tiny holes.
Hold on, sorry.
To freeze your blood, but apparently I can't do that today.
I think she's gonna pick up her staff and then cast Shillelagh on it. I don't ever know how to pronounce that. Thank you.
It's pronounced Shillelagh. It's just cast
Thank you.
Shillelagh on your staff. All right, that takes 2 of your actions. The target grows vines and leaves and brims with primal energy. It is now a +1 striking weapon while in your hands. Which means that it gets a +1 to its attack. Oh, I'm sorry. You do have to make a DC 7 flat check because you are stupefied right now.
I do, yeah.
Yeah. But you try to fight through the haze in your mind and call on Pharasma. That will succeed. So yes, spell effect Shillelagh. So basically you get a +1 to your attack rolls, and also you now roll double dice for weapon damage.
Yay.
And you have 1 action left.
Do I? No, because
That took 2 to cast Shillelagh.
Yeah, and I pulled out the staff.
Ah, okay. So now you have the Shillelagh staff.
Indeed.
And that will last for a minute.
And the next round is gonna go bonk.
Additionally, do Fae count as extraplanar, or is that a special thing in 2nd edition? Let me check real quick. Oh, because that doesn't... Right, that is from the previously unremastered version. That has not been brought over to the remastered version yet. So I am ruling that, yes, Fae are from the First World. They count as extraplanar, which means if you manage to tag one with your Shillelagh, you actually roll 3 damage dice.
Oh, okay.
Fae are from the first world, which is a different plane.
Quick question. If we
Yes.
got one of those toddler's reins and put them on Hen and let Elwyn hold them, can Hen be a shillelagh?
Shillelagh
It
does
says
have
club or
yeah, it has to be a
or
club or
staff.
staff.
Then can she hire me and then I'm her staff?
I would punish you for that pun, except that I was about to make it. So, unfortunately, no.
It's worth a try. I wouldn't
Yes,
mind
it was
being a
definitely
plus
worth
one
a try.
striking weapon.
Little Paw, it is your turn. Elwyn's staff has now started glowing slightly and is growing again as if it's alive. Like it has.
Oh, touch the shiny staff.
Leaves. Yes, unfortunately, it does nothing for you. It only does this in Elwyn's hands. That will, however, hit the brownie. The second attack will miss, but you do get that one hit. And the third attack will critically miss.
Shin stab.
Well, he's actually your height.
Shin stab.
Shin
I didn't
stab.
ask
Okay,
how
you
tall he
sweep
was.
low. You sweep low to stab at Shin anyway. You've had a great deal of success with Shin stabbing, and you're not about to stop now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's see. As you stab it in the shin and it takes a look at the shillelagh, it's like... And it will actually use its small size to crawl into the workings of this machine. And it will attempt to hide. That is pretty good. Anyone with a perception of 10 or less can no longer see him. That means...
Everyone. I don't think any... I think I'm the highest one with a perception, and that's only a 9 for me.
Okay.
Wait, but I have imprecise scent. Would I be able to...
You can smell him, but imprecise just means you know what square he's in.
Yep.
That means you'll still suffer from the 50% mischance.
I can
But
smell
he
you.
now has the hidden trait.
Creeping around right now. You just can't see me because I've developed invisibility.
Right. So, yes, you know what... Everybody knows what square he's in, especially Baxter. But you don't know precisely where he is in that square, which means you've got the 50% mischance. And speaking of Baxter, it is your turn, Baxter.
Baxter is going to, once it reload. First action is he loads his gun.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to go refill my water because it's important to stay hydrated. All right, I have returned. Please continue.
He takes his aim and he fires, hoping his shot is true.
It is not. No.
I fired,
I
then I
get
missed.
I get
Then I
one
fired, then I
crit,
missed again.
no shots ever again.
Which one are you
Reload.
shooting at? The one who's hidden or the one who's not?
The one who's not, the guy in front of me.
Okay.
One sec. Apparently I sheathed my weapon. I did not mean to do that.
Okay. You just draw it again.
Yep.
So you reloaded, you fired, and now you're reloading again?
Yep.
Or no? You're firing again. Okay. Unfortunately, that will also be a miss. That's a critical miss.
Well, it's not a 1, so there's no penalty, right?
Correct. There's no fumble thing. What it actually does is it pings off one of the machines, causing a gout of steam
Wonderful.
and sparks.
Oh. Don't attack the machines!
Hen. The door is now clear, so you can move in if you wish. You can move through allied squares. Yeah. He's tiny, so like multiples of him can fit in one square, but he is considered to take up that whole square for targeting purposes. That is a hit. And that is a miss. But you got one solid hit on him.
No.
Give me that top hat.
No. Mine. I stole it fair and square.
That's 2 of your actions, plus the movement is 3. So you landed a solid hit, and it dances back. It does not seem ready to engage you in combat.
Call me, you little shit.
Why did I stand all the way back there?
What I'm questioning is why you're following the path.
Because he doesn't want to get caught in the machines.
Oh, is there no like way through other than the machines?
So if you are their size, you can get through, but it's not easy.
Okay.
You basically have to treat it like difficult terrain. Little Paw
So-
could get through treating it like difficult terrain. Any of the rest of you, you would have to dodge being snatched by it.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that they are the same size as Victorian orphans.
Oh, they're slightly smaller than Victorian orphans.
Oh yeah, okay, because they can make it through.
Yes, there will be no factory accidents unless something goes wrong with them. Well, at this point, Kara, you're not even next to the Grimstalker, so he's just gonna run. On his limping, bleeding leg. And Kara, it's your turn.
Oh, luckily there's a trail.
There definitely is. Not that you can see it in the dark.
Do you want me to roll something to make sure I go the straight line, or?
He is making a lot of noise as he runs away from you, grunting in
Okay.
pain, gasping, panting. I believe that takes 2 of your actions in order to catch up with him.
Fury of blows?
You can. You have 1 action left, which is enough for a flurry.
And you want a d20?
I want you to roll the attacks first. You have to hit, then you get a d20 to see if you really hit. That is one hit. Roll a d20. That will actually confirm the hit. This will likely take him out. Yes. As he dies.
Dead or unconscious? I do have to make sure I finish
He
the roll.
is dying one, technically.
The Hawk will get angry, and I'm trying not to rogue eye right now.
Yes, and because he's unconscious and he's... actually, no, because it's still dark, you do still have to roll a flat d20 to see if you hit. All right, he is now dying too.
Good enough. That's our turn.
All right. This one has now been hit.
Nope.
You get a attack as it tries to move away from you, Hen. If you want to take that reaction.
I'm always taking it.
Yeah. I figured, but you have the choice. Oh! Oh, that is a critical hit. All right, that is enough to take a chunk out of it. Only making it clearer that it needs to go hide. It's going to run there. And then it's going to start moving slowly as it sneaks in there. And tries to hide in the wood chipper. A dangerous place to hide.
It's hiding in the wood chipper.
It is hiding not inside the chipping part of the wood chipper, but within the mechanisms.
And you know what to do.
I need to feed him to the wood chipper.
He is very much hidden, though. Wow, that was a good roll. He is absolutely hidden.
I'm pretty sure he's already fed himself to the wood chipper.
Owen. You would think that, except they begin taunting.
Come get me, little goblin.
If you wanted me to do that, why did you run?
It's a game, a merry chase. Can't catch me.
Okay.
She's gonna move there, and then she's gonna hit with her staff.
Just real quick, how many many carnival goers are in here?
There are about... Hang on. Let me check this real quick. I had a chart. I know I have a chart. I'll just look at this. There we go. There are about 20 people in here right now.
Acceptable casualties. I set the tent on fire. It's not my turn.
Did you? Huh?
I'm assuming you have a torch?
I have in my bag. I don't have one lit yet.
Elwin, you missed with your first
just a heads
strike.
up.
You do have one more action.
I do want to preface you. There is fire right here.
There is fire right there, yes.
You say the word, I will set the house or set the tent on. Wait 1 sec. Are there innocent people inside the tent?
Yeah, that's what I
There
asked.
are innocent people inside the tent. There's about 20 of innocent people inside the tent.
And then I said acceptable casualties. Let's do it.
But Elowen, it is still your turn. You still have one action left.
So I can use the staff again for that?
Yes, at the MAP.
Okay.
The multi-attack penalty. Much better strike. You hit with your shillelagh and do 3 dice worth of damage.
Indeed. Did I roll that right?
You did roll that right. That's
Okay.
3d4. Is d4 all your staff does?
Let me see.
I would have thought it's D6 because quarterstaffs are usually D6, aren't they?
Well, that's in the old version.
You telling me that they debuffed quarterstaffs?
I'm saying that they rebalanced.
What do you mean I can't be a perfect adventurer with just one stick and a reed mat?
Yep, staffs are a d4 now.
Okay.
So yes, that is 3d4, which you absolutely do strike the Cold Ice Brownie.
Ah!
He sort of dances back from you. It looks like he also is about to flee. Little Paw. Little Paw, note that because you are tiny, as long as you treat it as difficult terrain, you can move into the machines without any danger of being caught. But you must treat it as difficult terrain.
How do I treat it as difficult terrain?
It's just going to take an extra 5 feet of movement for every square. So, like, instead of 10 feet, that would be 15 feet. That is, however, a critical fumble. You don't use a shield, do you?
Nope.
This would normally cause you to deal damage to your shield accidentally. But you don't have a shield, so you get away from this one scot-free. Lucky Little Paw.
Yay.
That's your first attack. You have one more action. Also,
She's just kind of like stabbing between the machinery and be like,
So this is, you go into the machine after her. After all, ferrets are tunnel hunters. This is what ferrets are bred for, to go into tunnels like the burrows like this. Pardon me. So you go into the machine. You and the brownie are leading each other a merry chase through the machine. You keep stabbing, but he keeps darting behind another piece of machinery, another gear, another cog each time you do. It's very dramatic.
You little one, you're too small.
Furious typing.
Yes, furious typing. Not sure who's writing up their dissertation right now.
Shadow is.
Oh, no, I'm talking to someone in DMs.
I see.
Mid-session.
Hey, I'm still paying attention.
Is that why you have
Yeah,
a
DMs.
yeah.
No, I don't. I haven't even been hit touched yet. Serpent, don't change that.
Very tempted. You start doing the same thing, Little Paw, as he starts striking back at you. You're dodging through the machinery. It's a very fluid, active fight, and he critically misses.
I mean, a critical miss, I would say he falls in the machine.
No.
You know what? No, I think that's accurate. That is far more dramatic.
Aw.
So he's gonna go into the debarker.
Can I still get
See
his
what this
weapon?
does. I have rules for all of these. Wonderful, wonderful rules. I mean, if he dies in the debarker, then yeah, you can just pick up his weapon.
No, because the critical misses, he is supposed to be that I get their weapon from that table.
I mean, technically, you will eventually get his weapon.
Wait. Can I grab his weapon and pull, and that's what make him fall into it?
You know what? I'll give you that. Yeah. That is a critical.
Like, grab it and be like, this is mine now.
He tries to leap for it and gets caught by the debarker, and the blades just start chipping off the ice that is his body. As a full third of his remaining health is stripped away before he can pull himself free.
Suspicious ferret giggles coming from the machinery.
And at that point, he's just not even, he's gonna move away with his last action. You have turned this nightmare into his nightmare. Baxter Bones.
Is he running away?
Who running away? The one in front of you?
No, this guy over here.
Hold down the click so I can see where you ping. There, that guy. He has moved deeper into the machine.
So if I move here, I have a clean shot, right?
He's gonna have partial cover because of the machinery, but otherwise, yes.
All right, yeah. We're not gonna let him get away. So that's one movement.
Right.
As I'm moving, I reload.
And there we're going. Close this.
You get one shot, make it count, dog.
I put something in front of it.
Don't know if you see Zyos' message there. 1, 2 little paws coming for you. 3, 4, better lock the door. You do. Ooh, that is on the number, though, and he has cover, so you almost get him, and instead the bullet pings off the machine.
But wait.
Go ahead.
I have a reaction.
You have a reaction.
I cry.
Roll me damage for the bullet.
I cry Everton.
No, don't. Please tell me you're not going to make Baxter hit an innocent person.
Roll me the damage from your weapon.
That better not ping back and hit me.
No, it's probably going to be me. I'm right next to him.
An innocent person would be an option for a critical critical failure. But Baxter hits the machine because it is the machine that's giving the partial cover, which means it's the machine that gets hit by the bullet. With 9 points of damage.
I did.
Let's see what hardness I've got on these.
There's not much.
Shadow, do you need to meet yourself?
With 9 points of damage, you will overcome the machine's hardness. Which means you manage to hit that machine and do damage to it. Steam starts shooting out everywhere. The motion of the bark strippers becomes more erratic. It's not destroyed yet. It's not even broken yet. But it has been damaged by your bullet.
That's 3 movements. I passed my turn.
All right. And it's your turn.
Well, there's only one guy left.
Only one guy who's not in the machines. And he doesn't want to be there. You can see it in his dead, frozen eyes. Oh, he really doesn't want to be there. That's 2 hits.
One of these days, I'll actually get a good weapon.
Yeah. Your weapon is not being kind to you right now. But he still does take quite a lot of damage as you chip away at the ice. As he staggers back, looking around, clearly looking for some place to flee to. Little Paw. Your quarry is still there. Your quarry is no longer hidden.
You came here to face me, and you're getting a frosty reception.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yes.
What happens if I drink this shrinking potion?
I don't believe a standard shrinking potion has any effect on a tiny creature.
Okay.
It doesn't make them extra tiny?
Unfortunately, a standard shrinking potion.
Perhaps it makes them microscopic.
A standard shrinking potion has limits.
Serpent shut that down when I gave it to you.
Yes.
No Quantumania for you.
I don't think we should make it like microscopic, but I think it'd be
Shit.
really fun if Little
Shit!
Paw could sit on my finger.
Shit! Little Paw's dead.
Oh.
What?
Not necessarily.
Little Paw just fell in the machine.
This is true.
Fuck!
Oh.
I'm rolling the damage on this guy first.
Yeah, roll for your first attack, because you did actually hit him. So, Little Paw. What's your AC at? Ooh. So the good news is this will almost certainly not kill you in one blow. Oh!
Oh!
So, Little Paw, you saw what the critical fumble on the card was, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You are actually grabbed, and through some miracle, you miss the blades because of the shot that Baxter Bones made that made it uneven. You're not hit by any of the debarking blades. Instead, you kind of get caught as you're about to fire, or as you're about to stab. The cog that you're standing on starts wobbling from the shot that Baxter made, and you are flung away from the machine and knocked unconscious.
Tiny ferret noises. Yeah.
Well,
I call that DM favoritism.
That is, well, I mean, the machine rolled a 1 to hit.
Ah.
And
that
then,
was yeah.
That was the machine trying to attack Little Paw.
Okay, I thought that was Little Paw. I thought that was Little Paw's defense, and I was like, ooh.
No, that's a critical miss. And then the critical fumble deck that Little Paw pulled said that they get knocked unconscious till the end of their next turn.
Yeah, that's why I said Little Paw's very likely dead, because if the machine had hit, Little Paw's basically falling into it.
However, luck is with you, Little Paw.
Christ.
I do like
Tara,
the
I'm going
perfectly
to
cut
have
screen.
it start moving up the map, but it is actually moving further away.
What?
The Grimstalker.
I thought it was unconscious.
Oh, it is unconscious. Why did it move to the Grimstalker then? No, it's not the Grimstalker's turn.
They have to do a death saving check.
Oh, death save. Right, death save. It's an NPC, so it doesn't get a death save. It just goes to dying 3. It is almost dead. Important NPCs get death saves, not regular ones. Kara, it's your turn.
Okay, so this tent out here is just fabric. Well,
it is just canvas.
Why did Seek just pop up?
I don't know. I don't see your screen.
I have a random skill that just popped up on my screen. You scan an area for signs of creatures or objects, possibly including secret doors or hazards.
Yeah, that's a basic perception check. Don't know why that popped up, but it's not relevant here.
Okay. So 1 to move. You said it's just
I
cloth,
should be
right?
making you, however, like feel your way around since you can't see right now, or turn on your torch.
He's going to pull her throwing knife and just wildly swing around, hoping to catch something.
Okay, roll. It's going to be a pretty low DC. Okay, that will definitely hit. Roll a flat D20. That will also hit. As you manage to stumble into the tent fabric, slicing your way in. Hang on, I've got to use my special GM move here. To pull you there, unfortunately very close to a machine.
Oh.
And so now... what I need you to do... that is a board press, which flattens warped boards using steam and pressure. So I need to make you to make me a reflex save.
Under pressure.
All right, you managed to dodge out of the way without falling onto the bed of short spikes that holds the wood beams in place.
Well, at least I'm not drawing Little Paw tonight.
All right. From this hidden one here, you hear the taunts of,
Come in after me! I dare ya!
and he throws a chip of wood at Hen. Elowen, it's your turn.
It's Elowen's turn. She's gonna. It's still standing right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking. She's gonna. Okay, she's still close to it. She's just gonna smack it again.
Okay. Shillelagh.
Indeed.
You miss with the shillelagh.
Is she can do it again?
You can. You have 3 actions.
Okay, she's gonna do it again.
You miss with the shillelagh.
She do it again.
Okay, you have to do it at the MAP minus the second one, minus either 8 or 10, depending.
I have 5 and 10, so 10.
5 and 10, yeah, so 10.
Okay. This one.
3 swings, 3 misses.
Dang. Okay.
Verona can, even though you haven't commanded her, Verona gets an action to move towards you, which I have been neglecting previous rounds.
Ah. So she can go in here.
Yeah.
Right there. There you go.
Little Paul, you don't get a turn this you don't get a turn at this point, but you are conscious again at the end of your turn, though you are still prone. Just let me, because I did not select the right thing for you, apparently. It's supposed to be unconscious. Now you are conscious. Oh, that didn't keep you prone. You should still be prone. There you go. Did I miss one of them? Did I skip one of them? Apparently I did. The one in the debarker shouts,
You can't stop me! The ferret couldn't stop me! I dare the next big one to come in!
And it is going to attempt to hide again. That's a pretty good hide. Baxter Bones.
Baxter says, with a cheeky little voice, "How dare you hurt my third friend, you foul beast?" As he reloads his gun.
I'll get a ferret rug and a dog rug.
He then uses his first ability to use an ability. It's like, I gotta go to my skills. Yep. So we will be using Bunmot for my second. Here you go.
Okay.
Which will, if it's successful, they will take a -3 status penalty to perception and will saves.
For 1 minute. That's right. Give me your Bon Mot.
We roll.
Say something witty or insightful or quippy.
Alright. Baxter says, "You frozen beast! Perhaps I should set you ablaze in my campfire. That way, when you melt, you will finally know what it's like to warm your damned heart." As he...
That was pretty Bon Muddy. And a critical success at that. Wow.
So that's a -3 instead of a -2.
Yes, a -3 status penalty to perception and will saves for 1 minute.
And then he fires at it. As he quips, he shoots his gun. And we roll damage. Eight damage as I shoot him.
All right. So first you wound his soul with that insult. That rapier insult. And then you shoot him.
And then I pass. Because I've done my 3 actions.
And it is your turn.
I pass away. No, I don't.
Oh,
I hope not. You still got like a whole bunch of HP left.
But you see, I've already lived 40 days longer than any goblin I've ever known.
This is true. This is true.
I don't know what you mean.
What?
You're just my elf child. You're just green for
Green
some
elf
reason.
child.
You're like an Okampa approaching their 10th year. That's 1 hit. That's 2 hits. As your double slice buries both dog slicers into the creature. The third one I'll miss, though. There's a good strike. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Finally, a round I actually did what my class is meant to do. Damage.
He's looking very poorly. He will try to run away from you, Hen, and of course you know what that means.
It means
So should he.
It means you hit him hard. On their last legs. However, you know exactly where he is. Oh, I missed one. No, that's all right. They're not really there. You know exactly where he is because he does not have time to hide in the machine. He just barely manages to dive in. So he is not hidden from anybody.
Okay.
The Grimstalker perishes.
Somehow, Kara knows the exact moment of death.
Well, yeah, you have to, because now you have to take him home and lie him on the chaise lounge when his son walks in to see that it was you all along.
He's really milking that Green Goblin reference, huh?
If he looked like anything else, I'd make a different joke.
No, fair. Fair. Kara, it's your turn.
I wonder where everyone is. Can I
Other side of the
see
tent
anyone?
in very noisy combat,
Ah!
shouting bon mots at each other.
All of a sudden, I saw the outside of the tent. Can I see anything from here?
I mean, yeah, the machines are of varying heights, but you can definitely see everybody. They might have
Okay.
cover from you, but you can see them. The only one you can't see is the one in the bark stripper because he is currently hidden, and since he was hidden before you came in the tent, you have no idea where he is.
This is just
But
going
you
to be
see
nothing
the
but
other two.
movement.
Yeah, you see the other two hiding in the machines.
Oh, I see those two.
You see them hiding in the machines. All right, you actually choose to go up to a machine. Wonderful.
Oh. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have.
Well, I mean, you did fine against the previous machine. You do have to move one. Actually, right there, you're safe. You do have to move 1 5-foot square closer in order to actually hit him, though.
Oh, there's not a gear right here?
There is, but because of the way these machines work, basically, if you move, you can move freely through their squares. But that means I do get to test for traps against you. Those machines are hazards.
This is as far as I can get with 2 movements. I'm just going to stay here and raise my shield. Oh, no, I'm just going to draw my shield. Apparently, I didn't have it drawn.
Ah. So you're going to stay there just outside of the multi-chopper's reach.
Huh?
Ah, you're scared to come get me! You're scared to come get me!
Actually, are there gears around here that are turning in front of me within reach?
The multi-chopper is actually, yeah, there are.
I'm going to shove this shield in there instead.
Interesting. Give me a thievery check to disable the device. I'm sorry, you cannot do that because disable device is 2 actions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can do a strike with your shield, but unless you take a little bit more time lining it up, you can't actually shove it between the gears. You're just not precise enough.
Alright, that's it.
This one says,
Can't get me! Can't get me!
it's going to move there, and he is going to attempt to hide. Very poorly. You all still know exactly where he is. I think all of you at least have a perception of 3. Elowen!
Indeed. Let me see. She can phase bolt him from here, right? This
she
one?
can. He will have a +1 for being hidden, and also you will have a 50% mischance.
Okay.
Because he is hidden. I'm sorry,
Should I
+1
roll...
from partial cover from the machine.
Should I roll twice then?
You should first roll the attack to see if you hit in the first place.
Okay.
That will be a miss, so none of the other attacks matter.
Okay.
You also would have to roll the DC 7 flat check to avoid it fizzling, but you missed, so that does not matter. You have 1 action left.
Okay, I'm gonna pass that off to Verona.
Okay, Verona now has 2 actions.
She's gonna move closer. Is there like a... Is she able to get in there?
She is, but if she goes into the space of the machine, then I will get to activate the trap.
I feel like she would do that. That feels like a thing she would do.
Okay. She can move right through those squares if she wants. But as soon as she first steps foot into one of the machine squares,
Okay, it
things
looks like she can
are
get to
going to
here.
happen.
Should she do her attack first, or should we do this?
No, she's going to
first.
attack the
Okay.
machine first. All right, that is going to be sufficient to hit Verona's AC, which means the whirling blades of the debarker spins round and round. And does 5 points of slashing damage to Verona as it beats up her armor.
That's starting to feel like a really bad pun with her last name.
Now, Verona only has 8 HP. So Verona's down to 3 right now.
She is.
But that is it for this round, which means Verona still has 1 action that she can use to attack.
She's gonna attack with her longsword.
Yes.
Man?
No.
No.
But with a critical miss, I want you to roll damage anyway.
Uh-oh.
Okay, never mind. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Little Paw, you are now conscious, although still prone.
I will stand up.
All right. That is 1 action. You have 2 more left.
Go back on the path for now.
All right. You have 1 more action.
I don't have any ranged weapons. Also, after nearly getting eaten by the machine, she's not going back in.
That's fair. That's very fair. Well, Verona's right in front of the Dark Eyes Brownie and has just been chewed up something awful by the machine. So the Dark Eyes Brownie is going to take this opportunity to stab her.
That's not very nice of them, though.
It's not. It's especially not nice to crits.
It's not. I hoped I would get a little bit more lucky with this.
Yes. There's also a slight problem here in that... well, we're going to see how much damage gets done here. Verona may be in trouble.
Yeah, she might be.
Verona is unconscious and dying in the machine. She is also slashed across the eyes, which means she's blinded until healed.
Okay.
But that's sort of a secondary problem. The primary problem is that she is in the machine.
Yeah.
The Dark Ice Brownie walks over to Verona, puts its sword at her throat, and says,
Walk into the machines, or I kill her.
Extra bones. Baxter Bones, you there?
I was talking. I didn't realize I was muted. Baxter is going to see this and immediately take aim, as he is going to try to kill this thing before it can kill Verona.
Probably for the best.
Appreciated.
That is a hit. You do manage to hit. Boy, that's a lot of damage. That's not quite enough to kill it, though.
Alright, I will reload and fire again.
Okay. It's only got 5 hit points left. Let's see what can happen here. It's a good solid. That will hit by 1, which means even with partial cover, you still hit. Barely. By 1.
Oh. Wait, okay, so it is dead. I thought I missed by 1.
Your first bullet slams into it.
How dare you! This girl dies!
And then your second bullet slams into him, and he gets tossed into the deep Archer and becomes a fine red mist. With, shaved ice pellets. Shaved ice and blood.
Baxter says, anyone care for a cherry snow cone?
Another clever bon mot. The problem is, Verona is still unconscious in the machine.
I'm out of actions, so I have to pass.
All right.
And moves towards the chipper.
Come here, you little shit. Give me my axe.
Yes. The chipper's a special machine because since the chipper has a very clear, do not enter here chute, it does not immediately do anything to you. However, fighting around the chipper is dangerous. Critical misses could be very bad. That is not a critical miss. That is an absolute hit. A solid hit on the Dark Ice Brownie. With your first dog slicer. What's that?
I was just checking something.
Go with your double slice. Your second slice will miss, however, but not critically, so you're safe.
Okay.
He is going to take a step forward and try to freeze Kara's blood.
By infernal blood.
Yes. This will be an interesting battle of wills between two great powers. The dark fey magic of the Witch Queen of the North versus the infernal blood of a follower of Dahak. And apparently Dahak wins this one. And then with his third action, he will go back into the machine even further.
You'll never get me.
Your turn, Kara.
Can I see any controls for the machine?
The machine seems to operate on a simple system. When actually installed, it would not even be automatic. There's a rope and pulley system that is used to use leverage to drop all the axes at once. However, for the purposes of being set up for this tent, an automated system has been made to continually wind the axes back up and then drop them again. Over and over. So there's like a steam engine with gears on it, basically.
Kara's going to take out a rope and drop the rope into the gears.
Okay, roll me a disable device check. That is 2 actions, and it is thievery. Oh, do you have thievery trained? You do have thievery trained.
No, I do not, but because of that buff you gave us, I get +4.
However, disabling a device is a trained skill. Hang on 1 second. Make sure this works the same way. Second edition. Right, you must have a proficiency rank of trained or better in the skill to use a trained action, so you cannot disable devices. You just don't know where to drop the rope properly. I will let you Hail Mary it, but the DC is going to be much higher.
Hail Mary it?
Drop it in and see what happens.
Oh. Sure, why not?
All right, roll me a thievery check. That will not be sufficient. You drop in the rope gets shredded by the gears.
Okay. What is the range on
You have 1 action left.
Oh, you lost your rope, and now you still don't have me.
What is the range of my Draconic Resilience projection?
It just makes attacks more harder to penetrate your personal defenses.
Yeah, but I can project it onto someone else if they're willing.
Oh, yeah. It must be in the same space as your Spectral Dragon, though, and I don't think you have a Spectral Dragon yet.
Oh, I thought this gave that.
Don't think so. Give me 1 second to check that.
I just keep hearing someone getting punched.
That's the gears and the chops. See? It cuts and then it thumps. Oh, yeah, it does. This is your channel Draconic Essence, but you have to spend an action to channel your Draconic Essence. And then you can channel your Draconic Resilience through it with another action.
Okay.
You call out a portion of the magical essence of your draconic benefactor. A medium spectral dragon that looks like your benefactor appears in any square within 30 feet. This spectral dragon can't be targeted by any attacks or spells. It has no hit points, saving throws, or skills. It can occupy the same space as creatures and objects. While your spectral dragon is in your space, you gain a +1 status bonus to saves against sleep and paralysis. Channel Draconic Essence lasts until you channel Draconic Essence again. You dismiss the effect, the encounter ends, you fall unconscious, or the spectral dragon is farther than 120 feet from you, whichever comes first. So the first thing you would have to do is spend an action to channel your Draconic Essence, and you only have one action remaining this round.
Okay, so I'll channel it this turn and then project it next.
All right. A ghostly out, and this is the first time you've done this in front of the party, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you hold on to the claw that you have, and suddenly a medium size, which is the size of a medium creature, ghostly dragon forms around Kara. Anybody who wants can roll an Arcana to identify the type of dragon, though if you know what Kara's been going through, it's pretty obvious.
What's an angelic dragon essence?
It's a divine dragon essence.
We know it's silver. It's fine. We know that they're lawful.
Definitely not silver. But yes, a spectral dragon has just formed around Kara and is roaring.
Why do you make it sound like a Beyblade?
More like a stand, I think, but okay.
It is Kara's turn.
All right. Well, Han, this guy's going to try to move around you, which means you're going to get your reaction if you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, it would not do that. I did not realize that. You simply cannot shove a target more than one size larger than you. There's no penalty or anything, you just can't do it. So it would stay right here and instead try to just stab you lots. Really, this guy has not used its frigid touch yet today. So it will attempt to use its frigid touch on Hen to freeze Hen's goblin blood in her veins. However, will miss horribly.
Ah! Damn it!
And then we'll just try to swing with its short sword at you.
They're just all pretty bad at freezing our blood.
They're all very bad at that. He will hit with a short sword. For all the good that'll do him. A simple 2 points of piercing damage to Hen. No, that did it to him. That's not... Gosh darn it. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, it's because I have him selected. When you hit the damage thing, when you do an attack, it attacks anybody that you've targeted. When I do an attack, though, I have to actually click on you to do damage. I need to remember that. Anyway, mild damage as he kind of pokes you with the short sword. Which is clearly a consolation prize. Elwyn, it is your turn.
Indeed. She's going to heal Verona.
Okay.
Press the wrong button. Oh. I have my healing spells crossed out. Do I have those right now?
I think they're crossed out because you used them in a previous encounter, didn't they? You have not slept yet, so no, you don't.
Okay. And if I do, if I heal her with a medicine check, I have to get closer, right?
You have to be adjacent to her, yes.
Okay. If she stands right outside the door, can she reach in?
No. Anywhere where you see it
Okay.
on the map is considered its space because it's whirling around and it's wobbling and the gears are moving. So, approaching near to it in any square that touches its actual overlay there is going to count as being in its space.
I feel like it's worth it.
If she does not get out this turn, she will likely get chewed up.
Yeah.
Okay, you're moving in.
Yeah.
You try to move in carefully. That will not be enough, though. However, it is not enough to be a critical hit. Oh, wait. Your AC is only 17.
Indeed.
So that will be a critical hit.
Uh-oh.
Still not enough to kill her in one round, though. But you do lose a lot of skin from the whirling blades as you get in there.
It's big ouchies.
Suddenly, this session has become survival horror.
Yeah. It's almost like I planned it that way. And because Verona is still in there...
No.
Now, with Verona, she's already dying, so all this is going to do is increase her dying level by 1. She is now dying 3. Luckily, Verona is not doomed like you are. But if she gets hit again, she's dead.
Okay.
You are there.
Yes. She's gonna do a medicine check
Okay.
to try and heal her.
Your battlefield medicine.
Yeah,
Roll
yeah.
a medicine check. You do heal her.
Okay.
Roll 1d8 healing. Two healing. Luckily, that's still sufficient.
Okay.
She is up, or she's prone still. She's wounded. But if you spend your last action... Actually, even if you don't spend your last action, you can move out. Oh, no, you do have to spend your last action because she's going to have to take an action to stand up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, so you have to stay in the machine one more round in order for her to get out. Okay, she has 2 actions.
She can get up and she'll move over here.
That's out.
Okay.
Oh, look at all that lovely blood left behind by her. Automated bloodstains was such a worth it mod for me to get for this. All right, that's it for you. You are still in the machine. Little Paw.
Indeed.
Little Paw moves into the machine. What do you do, Little Paw?
Trying to help Elwin out.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna get there, and then I'm gonna be like, "You're too big," and I'm gonna make her drink the potion.
All right, I will let you spend both of your remaining actions to pull the potion and then pull it down Elwin's throat, provided Elwin is... Wait. Elwin's still sickened. She cannot drink a potion right now.
Can you not while sickened?
You cannot drink anything while sickened. No elixirs, no potions.
I can't forget. I forgot to throw up.
You can't. She will throw it back up and it will have no effect.
Okay, but what if I pour it over her?
That's not how potions work.
Damn
It
it!
must be ingested.
Fine, I'm just gonna tug her out.
It's a potion, not an ointment. Okay. She is 2 sizes larger than you. This will be very difficult. Roll me an athletics check. I will let you do it because she is willing. But it is still difficult. Oh, that's a good roll, though. That's a good roll. Okay, yeah, I will let you just kind of drag her out to there.
Oh, getting eaten, stupid, smelly elf.
As this tiny little ferret starts pulling you through the machine.
Ellen's like, ah, wow, you're strong. Ah!
It's like Little Paw is strong. Little Paw's quite strong for her size, but like it's still like getting slowly dragged by a child.
Look.
It's still impressive.
Straining and huffing and puffing.
Like thematically speaking, there's a tiny there's a tiny green hand that's emerged and is pulling Little Paw forward and out.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. You use that power to like have
Whose
suddenly
hand?
like nobody's hand, like insect-like leg spikes come out of Little Paw like pythons and start dragging her forward.
Yeah, that's 10.
All right. That brownie is dead, so
Thanks, Little Paw.
You're not welcome. I want cookies.
Oh, I just realized. Oh dear, I forgot to turn off the their fast heal because they're not on ice right now, which means they should all be more wounded than they are. Let me fix that. He's definitely dead. That one should be, we're going to say, there. And that one actually would also be dead. My apologies. They only get their fast healing when they are touching ice, and they cannot touch ice inside a tent. All right, but there's still one left. Baxter Bones. Everyone's out of the machines now. Everyone you care about, except for Hen. And Hen's on the chipper, so as long as Hen doesn't fall in... Dramatic pause. As long as Hen doesn't fall in...
Everyone
should be fine.
Hunky-dory.
Should be is a big word.
Who are you attacking, Baxter? Baxter, I think you might be muted again.
Sorry, there's background noise in the background, and I keep forgetting to unmute. Baxter moves, and then to get in range so Henrietta is not in the way, as he fires on the Dark Ice Brownie in front of Hen.
All right. Unfortunately, since the Dark Ice Brownie is in the workings of the machine, they do get a +1 from partial cover, which means that will miss.
Fuck. Oh, then that's my turn.
Okay. Hen! As you are precariously fighting around the wood chipper. Missing, but not a critical miss. And that time I hit. A critical hit, no less. Feast or famine there. All right. He is on his last legs, but he's still up. You have one more action, I believe, Hen. Go in for broke. Oh, wow. Really thought that might have been a critical miss, but no, you are a good enough fighter that even that is not a critical miss with your multi-attack penalty. That should be multi-attack penalty 8, though. Which means it would be a critical miss.
Why would it be 8?
Because it's your third attack.
The first 2 attacks don't count. They're one action.
It's
I thought double
multi-attack.
slice, it's still... Double slice, you get both of those attacks without the multi-attack penalty.
Yeah. So then
But I
the
thought
next
they still
attack would be
counted
the
as
first
two-
penalty, because it would be the first one penalized.
It should function the same way as my Fury of Blows, no?
No, it's not quite the same as... Yeah, it says in the feat, if you look at it, the very last sentence, this counts as 2 attacks when calculating your multiple attack penalty.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Do you still want to do that with the multiple attack penalty, or...?
No, because there's no point at that point. I don't use that attack.
Okay, what do you do with your action instead?
Nothing.
All right. Gara!
So, I've seen Hen fight a lot. Does Hen look as sturdy as me? Does Hen look like they would be taking more hits than I would?
Hen looks... In general, you have seen Hen be about as tough as you. But currently, Hen looks a lot less damaged than you.
Yeah, I'm fine where I am. This thing hasn't really hit me.
And is the one that's down here still alive, or is that dead?
No, those are dead. This is the only one that is left alive.
Oh, this one's dead too?
Yes.
The one that's been taunting me. Okay.
Yeah, because it was automating fast heal, and fast heal should not have worked inside the tent, and that was my error.
Well then. I can't make it out, but am I jumping into the machine big enough here?
Kind of, but it's a chipper. The chipper is special. You're only going to risk falling into the chipper if there's a critical miss. Or possibly a critical hit on the other person's part.
Surely there won't be a critical miss.
Surely not. When does that ever happen to this party?
Right then, Fury of Blows onto it.
All right. A miss, but not a critical miss. And the second attack of the flurry. That is a hit. Oh, wait. No, you're targeting the wrong one. You're still targeting
just
the Grim
realized
Stalker.
that.
So... 19... That will still hit it, though. So, yes, you do still hit. And that is enough for it to be hit and get and start dying. And of course, it does this while on top of the wood chipper. And it falls in. And suddenly, there's ice chips and blood spraying out of the wood chipper on the tent. There's still a problem, though, in that the enchanted people are still moving through the tent, completely oblivious to what is happening.
Huh.
Enchanted to where they cannot realize that there is fighting going on, and they cannot realize that the machines are killing people. We are dropping out of combat now, but keep in mind that people are still wandering through the tent, and anybody who strays even a little bit from the path to get a closer look dies.
Baxter is going to do something extremely dumb.
Oh boy.
He is going to walk over here, pull out a lighter, or flint and steel, and set the tent on fire as he says, Fire! Fire! Everyone get out. There's a fire.
Boy, how would I roll this? Roll me your choice of diplomacy or intimidate.
Diplomacy. I think I have a higher number on.
Roll me diplomacy. You are rolling against the DC of the artifact.
All right. And then this, can I add pursue a lead?
You can, actually. Because you know that you've already been told that disrupting these attempts to murder people are going to be what draws out the Cold Rider. However, that will not be sufficient.
I hero dice. I have 2.
Okay.
I didn't use one last week.
Nope. It always resets to 1.
I thought you get to
every session. It resets to 1.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I use my hero dice to try again.
All right. Oh, that's very good.
Is it good enough?
It's good enough that I have to look at the actual stats I wrote up for this thing.
Uh-oh. Well, you know, it works the same way as working in retail, right? If you don't know it, it goes through. It's free, right?
That's not how retail works. That's how boomers say that retail works. And it makes me want to say that you just critically failed.
Yeah, as someone who used to work in retail, I want to agree.
I hate that with a passion.
Yeah. That makes my entire insides cringe.
There we go. That is just barely sufficient. They still do not realize that horrible things have happened to this carnival. But they do recognize that a mundane fire has broken out in a tent at the mundane carnival at which they're having a great time. And so they all start screaming and they rush the doors. Luckily, because it's a tent, if any of them get pressed against the wall, they'll just rip through. With enough pressure, at least. So there's some minor injuries, but everyone flees the tent. As the tent begins to burn with all of you in it.
An exasperated little Paul sighs. She's looking down at Elwyn on the floor and then back up at the fire. I'm like, really?
Elwyn's conscious.
Yeah. Conscious, yes, but on the floor still.
Oh, right, because she got dragged out. Drugged out?
Yep. So is everyone running out of the tent successfully without dying?
That is up to you. All the NPCs are running out of the tent now.
All right. And none of them are getting hurt by the machines on the side, right?
Right, they are running straight for the nearest door. Actually, let's see. Call high or low.
Why did I remind you?
Call high or low.
1 sec. Evens or odds? Okay, evens high, odds low.
So you are rolling your dice to decide whether you're doing a high or low for my dice. Okay.
It's lows.
It is high. So, 2 of them attempt to leap over the machines to make a shortcut for the door and get killed. But that's a lot less than the 20 of them that were in here.
Yeah, saving 18 to die, that is a price I'm willing to pay. As Baxter grabs Elowyn and drags her ass out.
Well, man, it's a bit to see.
You're out of combat. You're out of combat rounds, and Eloin's just like, I can stand, and you're just dragging her out of the tent.
Well, she was down. Baxter doesn't know that she's still up. If she
Is
starts,
anyone staying behind for any reason?
Nope.
Sounds like a no to me. Okay, everybody flee the tent.
No, there's no way to stop the dude in here, apparently, so off we go.
yeah, like there's no stopping this. So Baxter's just gonna get rid of it to keep other people safe.
Yeah, you can break the machines, but like that takes time and effort, and burning down the tent is so much faster.
And also gets everyone out in a manner that doesn't break the illusion and cause all sorts of issues.
There's a level of elegance there. All right. So, here's the question. It is currently a little bit more than 2.5 hours since we started this session. Do we want to do one more encounter? Or do we want to just do one encounter here and do the next encounter next time?
I would personally say if we do another combat encounter, it will get close to midnight by the time we're done. And
most likely.
And that's kind of late, but I would prefer to do a session or in session sooner rather than later, but it's up to everyone else.
How's everybody else feeling about that, especially our UK players? Pythia, Rixty, how are you feeling? Anything, anybody? Okay. That sounds like a vote for...
I'm alright either way. Rex?
I can do one more.
Okay. Celestia, Zyos, how are you feeling?
I'm going to be up till like 4 a.m. anyway.
Okay. Celestia?
Okay, either way.
Okay, so where do you go next?
Where are we on the map right now?
You are at the Tent of Modern Wonders, which is now burning down behind you.
Did we dare see what horrors are at the peep show?
I'd rather not. There was horrors there when it wasn't ran by the Fae.
Hey,
What's a peep show?
you done with your recording?
It's a show with a bunch of baby chickens. And they go peep peep.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we should go see that. That sounds awesome. Wait, no. Faye, they're gonna try and eat us. Wait, no, that still sounds awesome. I call dibs on eating the biggest one.
Wait, you're a Fae now?
That's what it sounds like.
Little paw voice in your head says, "No, you're not."
I never said I was a Fae.
You said that the Fae are going to eat people there, then you said you want to eat the biggest one.
As in the biggest chicken.
You want to eat the biggest people?
No, I want to eat the biggest chicken. you said there was chicken in the peep show.
Baby chicks, I said.
Yeah, so I'm gonna eat them.
I can't speak for baby chickens, but they sure have some wonderful breasts and thighs.
Oh.
Said we couldn't have the feet for dad joke.
You couldn't have the feet for dad joke. The GM gets to have whatever feats he wants.
Where else can we go that's not the peep show?
Okay, well, there was the ale tent, which you saw in passing. It has a surprising number of trees around it for some reason. There was the Titan's wheel, which has now been stripped of the papier-mâché Titan, so it's just this, ugly metal skeleton of a wheel thing, and you didn't get close enough to see exactly what other horrors are awaiting there, but there's probably horrors. And then the ice sculpting contest is where you were going, but the ice sculpting contest was not going to start until after the fireworks, which are still half an hour away. Actually, after that encounter and after you got everybody out of the tent, more like 15 minutes away.
Guess let's start heading towards the ice sculpting.
Where you going, Baxter?
That one. Let's just go with that one.
Okay.
Which one are you going to? The ice sculpting contest.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
You know, where all the chainsaws are, and there's definitely nothing wrong here.
Chainsaws. No, ice picks.
Even
what
better.
we got in Trotsky. You head towards the ice sculpting contest. As you start heading towards the lake, suddenly, 15 minutes early, the fireworks start lighting up the sky.
Oh.
Drawing people to the ice carving contest. Eager artists and sculptors, eager to win the contest and win the promised prize, cash prize, are already lined up. Lined up in rows are impressive blocks of ice, each standing about 6 feet high. Dozens of revelers, including lumberjacks, children, pairs of giddy lovers, and more than one aspiring sculptor, gather round the blocks with hammers and chisels, and once the fireworks burst in the air, you hear a voice that no doubt sounds a little bit better to them shout, "Begin!" And the carvers begin chipping away at the ice blocks with their hammers, with their chisels, with their ice picks, coming very close to the frozen people inside of each one.
Oh.
Where are the fireworks launching from?
They are launching from the side of the lake where the ice sculpture contest is from. They're like being launched from the shoreline while the ice sculpting contest begins.
Hey, Han, do you think maybe we should steal some of those fireworks? Use them on the fair?
Sure. But let's kill Morphe first.
All right.
Did Serpent prepare this map?
Oh, yes, I did. I am well prepared for this. You can arrange yourself on the bridge however you like, but you cannot go past the bridge.
That.
Celestia is still not loaded in.
No one saw that.
And neither has Rexy.
Indeed.
I'm
Should I
having
reload?
internet problems.
A little bit back, Kara. You cannot go past the bridge.
Had a foot on it.
Celestia, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, sorry. Should I reload?
At this point, probably yes. Can I manually drag you? No. Still has you down there. How can I manually? if I go there. There you go. Okay, so position yourself on the bridge as you wish. These you have... Oh, no, you haven't identified these yet. There are 3 Fae of a type you have not yet seen. And you realize they bear a striking resemblance to those the bristly bearded gnomes that you saw setting up this event earlier. But now, of course, you're not affected by the Eye of Rapture. You can see through their disguise. And this is what you see. You can make a knowledge nature or an applicable lore skill towards identifying Fae in order to know exactly what they are. All right. No joy so far.
Even with the Nymph Queen's buff, that is still a low roll.
Oh, do you not have the Nymph Queen's inspiration for some reason?
You have to remember to click on it
Oh.
when you roll.
Yes, do keep in mind that you all have the Nymph Queen's inspiration. You can use that on skill checks. Oh, no, that does not count for you.
No?
That only counts for crafting checks, performance checks, and will saves, because none of you are bards.
Oh, okay.
You don't get the +4 status bonus to untrained skill checks either.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That is only something that Polymath Muse bards get. If you are a bard, find yourself a Fey Queen to inspire you. And, just do whatever she asks in return. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, no worries.
Also, Celestia, I'll let you do a round of healing for everybody.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so...
Who are you doing first?
Did that say who? That was for Hen.
Okay. Hen does not get healed.
Okay. Kara?
Hmm?
What were you saying, Shadow?
I just want to inform the group that I will not be able to continue with the rest of the session as I am being ushered to the basement again.
Oh.
Okay, as tornadoes or something, or
yeah, we're under tornado. Yeah, we're under tornado watch.
That is a good reason to go. We will then stop here. However, Eloin, go ahead and roll heal checks for everybody so we can heal them up. Who was that for?
That was for Kara.
Okay. That succeeds. Roll a 1d8 or 2d8. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. So I just went to the basement and swapped over to my phone, so I'm off my computer right now. But
right,
I just wanted to
stay safe.
We will end it here, and we will deal with the ice carving contest another time. Tornado watch definitely takes precedent.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for understanding.
Stay safe. I've lived in the South all my life. I know how it is.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of really bad weather recently up in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, that happened to Zios just the other day. So
Plus power earlier today.
It's been going for us too here.
Roll for the next one.
Baxter.
Okay, Baxter. That's a success. Roll 2d8.
I thought I'm at full HP. Why are you healing me?
I'm just healing everyone. Okay. Verona.
The fuck was that?
That took you down.
What?
There. Now you're full AP.
That was weird.
I think it's because I accidentally dropped Baxter 0 HP. Verona does get healed.
Okay.
You give them back their flintlock pistol and their silver dagger?
Yes, I'm doing that now.
Wait, did you kill me?
Accidentally. Accidentally.
Hey, why don't you just focus on your tornado?
Everything's fine.
I am perfectly safe in the basement. I can complain about the DM trying to kill me while I'm away from my computer because he knows that I'm vulnerable and unable to go protect myself.
Full, and I think Little Paul already is full, so that just leaves you, Celestia.
Okay, and then she'll do herself.
Your Honor, I plead the DM bullied me.
I'm also going to go ahead and say that you managed to retch out the sickness.
Thank you.
You're not down with the sickness anymore.
And you get rid of your stupefied. However, you are still doomed until you get a good night's sleep. That does succeed,
That's
so roll
fair.
2d8 to heal yourself. Physician, heal thyself.
Decent.
All right. That puts you well. Okay, before we break, I want to remind people that this is a sponsored stream. We are sponsored by WWE Champions, the match 3 puzzle game that lets you play as your favorite WWE superstars in wrestling matches against each other. That's right. You can play as your favorite superstars from yesterday and today. WrestleMania just happened earlier this month, which means the intensity of WrestleMania 42 is directly in your hands in a high-stakes puzzle RPG challenge to master a legendary roster of over 400 superstars from the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes to the final boss The Rock and lead them through the most competitive season of the year. You'll match gems to charge up devastating finishers and battle through exclusive WrestleMania-themed events that mirror the real-world rivalries heating up at Allegiant Stadium. Whether you're competing in faction-based boss challenges or climbing the PvP leaderboards to prove your main event material, every match is a step closer to your own championship moment during the biggest weekend in sports entertainment. And we have a code for you to use, where if you use the code MANIA42, that is Mania, as in WrestleMania, 42, as in the number of the WrestleMania that it was this year. Good WrestleMania, by the way. I love that Danhausen. If you use Mania 42, you will get 5-star versions of 3 superstars who are former and current champions: Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and John Cena. You can get those 3 superstars with Mania 42. You can get this game either at the advertisement that's floating beside my avatar there in the GM box, or else you can type !WWE in the chat, or scroll down in our About page and use the advertisement there. If you use one of our links and download the game, it does help us out as a channel, so we encourage you to do that. In order to help us out, you do need to download the game onto your phone without using any VPNs or ad blockers. So do that. I've been having lots of fun with it. I just hit League 7. Zyos has been having lots of fun with it. We got some of our friends playing it too. It's loads of fun. I am very addicted to match 3 games, and this has enough unique moments. It has mechanics for things like pins and submissions that I find really fun. It really is like playing there really are RPG elements of a wrestling match in it, which I love. So yeah, try it. It helps us out. It's a fun game. Enjoy. And with that, I have been your Game Master, Serpent, and playing in our table today has been
Zyos as Kara.
Pythia as Little Paw.
Ruxty as Henrietta.
Celestia as Elowen.
You still there, Shadow?
Yep, and Shadow as Baxter Bones.
Great. Stay safe from the tornadoes now.
Yeah.
As for our schedule, we will be streaming the next 2 days, that's Wednesday and Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Central. We will be streaming on Friday, Saturday, Sunday at a somewhat more flexible schedule. And then we will all be back next week on Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central for more Pathfinder. So join us for all of that stuff, and also follow us and subscribe and worship us. Right. Now you were saying, Zios?
I was saying bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.